What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome to Grown Folks Business. We have successfully and safely made it to episode 3. Got my family here on the panel. I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves, and we're going to get right into this thing.
Hello, hello, hello. This is Tam here. Tam Talks Truth. It's good to be here tonight.
Good, good.
I'm Uncle Plug. Happy to be here.
You don't seem too happy, Plug. I need a cheerful. Come on, Plug. Energy.
Hey, nah. Nah, man, it's Uncle Plug, man. I'm happy to be here for real. I'm ready to get started.
Yes,
We
sir.
were supposed to begin this week. I'm still anxious from last week. Ain't cracking.
And I'm Marcus, also known as D. Life is life, and guys, let's make a good one out of it.
Yes, sir.
It
Yes, sir.
always.
Yes, sir. I'm glad you all are here. Glad Tam is back. Let you guys know Tam forced me to do a run, guys. So I got to start.
Yes, running.
Yeah, we'll be running in Disney World. So good stuff, man. Good to see all y'all. Glad to see D back. Glad the family's good. I know we talk backstage. I get to see Plug a lot more than often. So I see my boy a lot. See him, man. So appreciate everybody who's tuning in. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this icebreaker. I don't know who all are keeping up, but you guys know Stephen A. and LeBron are having their back and forth. And Stephen A. did this last little episode, but we're gonna just talk about this.
They still at it?
You got to stop talking shit about my son. You got to stop fucking with my son. That's my son. That's my son. And I was like, what? He said, nah, fuck that. I said, yo, let's talk later. He's like, fuck that. Nah, fuck that. You got to stop fucking with my son. And I said, all right, though. And he walked off. So I remember during a timeout in the first quarter, seeing Bronny. And Bronny looked over at me. And he had this sad look on his face. And I'm imagining Pop saw that shit. It hit him. And he couldn't hold it. And he rolled up on me. And so when I went on the air the next morning, first things first, believe it or not, I know this is shocking for people to believe, but I didn't have any intentions on talking about it until I woke up that morning and saw that the shit had gone viral. Once the shit had gone viral, the bosses at ESPN, now you got to talk about it. This is you and him. You got to talk about it. I said, fine. So I go on the air and I said, the first thing that I'm going to do is establish that this was a father talking to me, not a player. And that was what threw me off. And I was glad, even though I thought that he misrepresented the argument, I was glad he did. Because you see, what he was really talking about, which was confirmed with his conversation with Richard Jefferson, is that I was talking about him as a father. And so what happens is that had he said that to me, then I wouldn't have been thrown off. I'd have came right back at him. Yes, I was. I was talking about you. You did this shit. I remember.
So how do you guys feel, if you guys been keeping up with it, how do you guys feel about this Stephen A. and LeBron James drama?
Yeah. Let's just call it honest truths, man. Look, he got punked in front of a group of people. Let's be real. LeBron James is probably an intimidating man when you have a statue of Stephen A. Like, let's be real. Let's not act like LeBron James is not a 6'9" machine, right? The whole situation was just weird in my aspect, but like, look, man, your son is a grown man playing in a pro sport, right? You're going to have to take the criticism with the criticism regardless of what it is. I don't care if you daddy, mama, whatever. You only can protect him so much when you're in the spotlight of a professional sport. The daddy being a dad, it doesn't matter, bro. It still doesn't change. So in that aspect, I just felt like it was just...
Nah,
It's just
Nah, you
weird.
know that your child, you gonna step down. You gonna step down. Hey, bro, you gotta hear that every morning. Jit gotta hear that every morning, bro. You gonna step down on Stephen A. He stepped down on his ass. He stepped down. He said, "Nah, the hell with all this
I
basketball."
actually look. So my kids play sports, bro. Right. And I'm an advocate for always speaking my mind, especially when I feel something isn't right. But in the same sense, sometimes, man, I feel like Stephen A. said, he brought the situation on a little bit himself in the aspect of how he was talking. But then we find out that he kind of was just punking that dude just to bonk him a little bit, bro. Like, because it was right. Did y'all see y'all got to see the clip of him and Richard Jefferson talking, and like y'all know how we do when we know we got you saw I got that boy. He was over there shit. You know how he was, and uh, y'all know how it was. But it's just weird, man. But it is what it is.
Nah, bro.
Hold on, let's see what
I
the
don't,
lady
I don't
take
care if
is. What
that's little
the
brother. I don't care if that's little brother. I don't care if that's the son. I don't care if that's nephew. You go, if somebody come on now, this is national television, bro. When I see you, bro, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. And he stepped down on him, bro. He really did step down on him, bro. He said, "Hey, dog, you will not be." But I just recently found out about him saying that he's better than half them guys at the league in the league. I was like, that's bullshit, doesn't it? If you seen that boy at USC, that shit was trash. He wouldn't even stun on the collegiate level, let alone NBA. Nah.
Yeah.
So he was wrong for that. So him putting that target on him like that, yeah, he was wrong to say that. But what damn daddy ain't gonna say that? What
What you
daddy ain't gonna say my son can play? I've been
what
watching my son play since he was little, and now he big, and now I got him in the NBA. Who ain't gonna pump his son up? He
But
gonna
I'm
do that.
saying, plug.
But at what
But
level do you pump them up too much? Like you can pump them up, but too much is too much.
That's LeBron James.
I mean, I get that, but too much is too much. Too much is too much. I'm not a basketball watcher, right? So when I saw we were ice breaking, I was like, okay, I got to do some research. Let me go Google some stuff. I asked some people, and I'm like, okay. So I went back all the way to like whatever he said in the original when he started talking, right? I'm gonna be honest, as a mama, I didn't see nothing wrong with what he said. All he did was straight up give the facts, and I think he got offensive because the facts showed his son sucked, right? Like, and so you can't be mad at the fact your son sucked. You just got to deal with it and be like, okay, well, let me pump you up. That to me is more credit to say, okay, I need to put you in some more stuff. We need to work on you because you're not at this level.
Right, but
But also, like, I'm like, why would you embarrass your child like that? I would have never, if my child ain't that level, if I'm in the spotlight and I got to put somebody behind me, my child needs to be at least at my level because
hold
that's what people are
on.
going to expect.
Excuse me,
Right. So even
my
if he
dad.
was good, he ain't going to be as good. So I'm not going to uplift them like that.
get him, Tam?
No,
Right. Yes.
my daddy would have stepped in the plate to me. I'm be like, man, y'all see what my daddy did. I don't know about I'm a daddy.
But people would have
I'm a
been
daddy.
judging you. They going to judge you based on your daddy.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's just like in school when you go to the same school as like you the little sister, right? I've had that and everybody like, well, oh, you're Renee's sister. And I'm like, no, I'm Tamala. Right? Like I need my own name. He can't have his own name.
Hold on.
and he a junior. He
Came up.
LeBron. His government name is LeBron James Jr.
Yeah.
That's even worse. So what happens when he
Yeah.
leaves?
But hold
We go
on.
still.
Hold on, D. I went to a school. My big brother was a superstar. My big brother got drafted out of high school, 17 years old, to the Minnesota Twins. So when they came up, they thought I played baseball too. I was like, no, I don't even play no
Yeah,
damn.
off your
So
brother's name, right?
And it was probably
they
a
used
good
to
thing
call
you
me Lil
did it.
Cleat. They called me Lil Cleat. I wrote with Lil Cleat until I made my own damn name. But I wrote with Lil Cleat forever before they knew, oh, that's Plug. No, that I was Lil Cleat for a long time. You gotta wear that shadow until you cast your own light. It is what it is.
And that's why his daddy is upset because he can't cast his own light because he ain't got it.
But it takes time. It takes time to develop.
And you're right. And that's why he should have stayed in college.
Yeah.
No. His daddy should never said what he said. Man, Bronny better than half these athletes right now. Then Bronny get on the court and was getting toasted by some random dudes, man.
Yeah, he got it.
I'm gonna tell you this. What I was disappointed is with NIL, LeBron missed the mark. Your son would have been the biggest thing in college basketball, regardless of his talent.
But it wasn't about but between us, y'all know it was never about money. It was never about money with this situation. It was about him playing with his son. And at some point, you're going to get judged because of the issue. So it is what it is, man.
Yeah,
It is. It is.
I feel bad for him though, man. He doing good in the G League. I think the G League is showing that he should have stayed in college. He probably would be a 20-10 guy right now in college because in the G League he's averaging about 20 plus, and that's with grown men. You know what I mean? So I think he should have stayed in college. I know it's not about money, but why miss a bag that's easy to get? That's an easy $5 to $6 million he gonna get an endorsement deal. He probably would have got a shoe deal too, just like Cooper Flagg did. Because just imagine seeing Cooper Flagg at Duke play against LeBron James Jr. for USC in March Madness.
They wouldn't have made it.
I think he was thinking about leaving schools because one of their friends got picked up with a coaching job in forgot what university, but one of LeBron high school buddies now NCAA coach. So
I think he like at North. You're right. I know you're talking about. I seen it.
But I definitely agree with Tam. I feel like he messed that kid over. I think it's gonna be a hard uphill battle. Now I think it's gonna get worse now because now you got Stephen A in the mix of this, and now they're talking about boycotting Stephen A. Draymond Green leading that charge. So
Stephen A killer. You can't cancel Stephen A.
Hey, they gonna try.
But why would you for him just speaking the truth?
Yeah, because it's LeBron James.
Hey.
How the little kid say? LeBron James.
But you know we don't want to hear the truth now.
I mean, facts. That's why he got in his face and cussed at him. But and to me, that just made LeBron low. Like you could have done all kind of things to have that conversation with him. Like you got upset, but you made it even more public.
Yeah.
Like you got more people talking about it because of the way you responded instead of just let me go, let me have a conversation.
Yeah.
And like from my understanding, he's a good guy, right? Like LeBron is not. He's a good guy. So like you also tainted your name by the way that you handled it.
Mama, you don't play with the wife, you don't play with the kids, and you don't play with the money. Them 4 things right there get you killed in these streets. They don't play with that. But
I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm surprised Plug ain't talk. Plug really disappointing me right now, but I'm gonna let you slide.
What you mean?
Plug always talks to me about the code and supposed to be staying in that pocket.
In that pocket.
You know why LeBron did what he did? You know why LeBron did what he did?
Huh?
You know why LeBron did what he did?
Why?
Because he was raised in a single mom home.
That's real.
He didn't have another man in his life
to
show him how he handled a conversation with a grown man.
Yeah, he shouldn't. He stepped down on him, but at the same time, bro, on site. It's on site. You ain't gonna play by them kids, man. You know you ain't gonna play.
But just imagine if Stephen A was about that though.
No, he was strategic. He was strategic and catching them at a game during the middle of a game. You got to remember where it happened. It was in LA in the middle of a game. He knew, and then from what they said, Stephen A had his bosses with him. So he knew Stephen A wasn't go try to go back and forth with him at all. So it was very